Metorik has an excellent feature which enables you to compare different date periods so that you can see growth metrics. On any of the pages where there are growth metrics, you will see an extra compare to date picker here on the right hand side. By default, it will compare the previous equivalent period. So in this example, we are comparing August the 1st to August the 31st. So it will compare July the 1st to July the 31st. However, you can easily change the dates so that you can compare two sets of data regardless of the dates involved. Here on this page, we can see that we do have some growth metrics. So for example, here in this period, the net revenue was 8,325 and there was a growth percentage of 14.3%. If you hover over the growth percentage, you will be able to see the previous value. By default, it chooses to compare the previous equivalent period. However, if you would like to change that, you can click on the Compare to picker. And for example here, maybe I would like to compare it to the previous year. So now you can see it has changed. We are looking at August the 1st, 2018 to August the 31st, 2018, and we are comparing between 2018 and 2019. And as you would have seen here on the left-hand side, the graph changed. All data gets updated immediately when you change the dates across the site. If I just change this back to the previous period. Now, if I change the date that I'm currently looking at, so for example, I'm going to change this to last week, what will happen here is the compare to date picker will automatically change as well to match the previous period. So if we see here, we choose last week, you can see that the dates have now changed automatically. This will always happen unless in the compare to, you choose a custom date range. When you choose a custom date range, so we've chosen Jan the 1st to Jan the 9th, and I change it here, you will see that this no longer changes. For any other situation, it will change automatically. This just gives you a little more flexibility within the date ranges. Now, the final thing to look at with the compare to date picker is what happens when we look at today's information. So if I choose today, and then we go back and select the previous period, it's going to look at yesterday's information. But at the time of this recording, it's 3:23 p.m. on January the 9th, so the day is incomplete. So maybe if I'm wanting to compare it to yesterday's data, then I only want to compare it up until 3:23 p.m. yesterday. Obviously, if you didn't want that and you wanted to compare it to the full day of yesterday, you can simply uncheck the checkbox here. The last thing I want to mention is about the product page. So if I change this back to the last 6 months and we go to the products page, here we have a list of all our products, and this is another growth metrics page, which you can see because there is the compare to date picker. And for each of your products, you can see all the growth values as well.